Okay, we're back to recording. Wesley's jacket is huge, I swear. Once again, we're in study hall, as always, and it's currently, I can't see it. It's currently 2:05. It's 2:05, and and once again, our mentor, Miss Spencer, is. Our mentor is back in the studio set with us. I mean the library, and we have Wesley. And
we've been writing a lot of essays.
Oh yeah.
On poetry.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
Once again, this is us before English class. After that, I'll probably be like, and he'll be, I don't know what he'll be doing. He'll be interesting.
But it's called A Poem in a Round. It was by Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg, and Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg, Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg.
This is very interesting. It's like stuck on repeat.
So the poem, and they each said one line.
Uh-huh.
And they, like Allen Ginsberg would say a line, and then Jack Kerouac would say a line, and then Cassidy would say a line, and it's a really neat poem. If you ever get Allen Ginsberg, I actually heard Allen Ginsberg perform before he died in New York City. He had a. He didn't read his poems. He read this. It was a poetry reading. It was Allen Ginsberg and this Russian poem, and the Russian guy read his poem, and then Allen Ginsberg, I think, read and then Allen Ginsberg read his poem. But anyway, I did hear him speak a long time ago, like before I had kids and stuff.
How was it?
It was interesting. It was like, ooh, I don't know. I was a kid, so I didn't know that much about Allen Ginsberg. It was just like, ooh, I thought to hear Allen Ginsberg speak. But listen, it was like at the, like, some place famous, like the 87th Street YMCA or whatever, some place where they do those kind of things. And then, but that's a really good poem. And Allen Ginsberg, he has like a big fat red book, and it's called Collected Poems of Allen Ginsberg, and that poem's in it. But it's a poem in a round. And people were like, oh, can we do that? Just everyone in class, and you say a line.
Oh, those are called found poems, by the way.
Those are called found poems?
Yeah. Okay. We tried it once in class in Singapore. You were supposed to write a line, and you had to fold it so the next person wouldn't know what you wrote.
Okay.
And somehow those sometimes make sense, and our project was a failure.
Yeah.
It went like, I believe the subject matter went from butter to sky to water in a vase or something, and the teacher could make neither head nor tail of it, so she was like, oh, I guess you guys, let's move on to the next segment of poetry. It's called sonnets. She just moved on because like we couldn't make it.
I heard that now. Kids complaining, if you ask the teacher a question and they just ignore you and go on. But the other thing, and then there's also, if you like to listen to it, there's like Kerouac has a bunch. I used to have those too, but I lost those. But he had like a bunch of recordings of himself reading his work. It was like, well, that was back in the day of like cassettes, but yeah.
So blurry.
It was actually very interesting to hear the poetry. And I think, what was my
Did you take the AP test?
It's been 4 minutes.